One of the most annoying defenses in Madden 26 right now is the Dom defense, being able to stop inside zone runs against any type of shotgun formation. I'm going to show you how to set this defense up, but not only that, I will show you how to counter this, because I know some of you guys have seen this in like every single game you've been playing, especially if you've been playing Ultimate Team. Y'all have seen this plenty of times, and I got y'all boys. So let's go ahead and take a look at just how this plays out. So you're going to hike the ball, and you see this D tackle get instant pressure back there, pretty much come in untouched. He comes in untouched, stops the run, and that's literally the end of it. That's the end of inside zone runs out of shotgun formations. It's the end of it. That's how you stop it, I promise y'all. But I want to show y'all how to really set this up and really use this against your opponent, especially when people are using it against you, because sometimes you may run into people who really don't know how to counter it, but I know how to. I got y'all. So first things first, before we get into it, make sure y'all boys hit that like button, subscribe, man, if you're new, and leave a comment down below if you have any comments, questions, and concerns. Let's go ahead and jump into it, man. So we are in the Ravens defensive playbook. Now I noticed that you want to come out in any dime formation that has 3 down linemen set. You see you have the option like 1-4 and things like that, whatever the case may be. But you don't really want to come out anything where your guys are mugging the gap or anything like that, where you have like 40 linemen, anything like that. You don't want that. Come out in any type of 2-3. You could do 1-4-2, really just personal preference. But as long as you have a nose tackle in the game that stands above the center, that's really all you need to set this up. No coaching adjustments, no nothing, none of that stuff is really needed. So just pick any type of play, really doesn't matter. And I know some of you guys probably face a lot of players that run trip tight end inside zone, or trip tight end and have like a RPO, have the RPO with the bubble and thing like that, with the run or whatever the case may be. But this right here is going to be a very, very easy setup. Just all you want to do with your defense is literally take one of these linebackers. It really doesn't matter which linebacker you want. You can just pick this linebacker, and all you want to do is stand behind the D tackle. Now, what this is going to do is going to enable a it's going to enable a fire red logo. You see the flame logo above the D tackle's head. This is pretty much saying that your offensive line is not going to block this guy. Your offensive line is going to block the user. That's pretty much what this is saying. So if you hike this ball, you see that the D tackle comes in absolutely free every single time. And it really doesn't matter what you do offensively. Now, I know some of you guys are probably saying, oh, well, you can probably just, untarget the user. But a lot of the times, what a lot of players would do is, if they sense the run, they're just going to shoot the gap. They're going to shoot the gap. They're going to instantly try to shoot the gap. And you see right there, even if you try, you're still going to get decent sheds there, because what happens is I'm pushing this D tackle onto one side, and he's just getting an instant shed over to where the run is. But if you're playing someone who actually knows how to really just shoot the gap, they can just shoot it and dive tackle and get back there every single time. It's very, very easy to set up, but it's very, very easy. It doesn't make sense, to be honest. It really doesn't make sense why I got all of my offensive line blocking, but this guy only has 3 down linemen, and he's getting somehow getting the nose tackle to get back there every single time. Just look at this. It just doesn't make sense why that guy comes in free every single time. Like, there's really no explanation for it, to be honest. There's really nothing I can really say about that, because it's just very, very glitchy. It's very glitchy, and it doesn't make sense. Now, you can even try, I know some of you guys are probably even saying this right now in the comments. Probably you could be like, well, if you slide your offensive line, and even if I try to slide left, slide right, go to base blocking, go to empty blocking, you still get this same protection. Even if you max protect, you can half slide, full slide. You can even potentially try to double team, which if you do that, you're still going to get a red flame logo, because that's just how effective this is. And now, we got a little bit of resistance there, a better resistance. But you see the D tackle, I really don't like that, because now the D tackle's still kind of free. I don't really like that, because they're really not blocking him. You see that these two guys are really catered towards my user. So if I can get that D tackle to just push out there, he still kind of comes in free. So like he still gets there, and it's just really not an effective way. But here is the most effective run play you guys should be running, especially if you do like to run shotgun. There's two different style of runners in this game. We have the players that like to spam the single back or the I-form type of runs, but I'm really specifically talking about the shotgun runs. And the run I want to pay attention to is the halfback quick base. The reason why this is so effective is that when you get on defense and you try to stand, they try to stand over this guard. Now you don't get this red flame logo by the nose tackle, because what happens here is that the guard, the pulling guard, is going over to the strong side of the play, which is the run going to the left. So he's going to the left, obviously. So the right guard is going to transition over to there. Now that we try to run this ball, now you see that you're going to get a little bit better blocking. You're going to get a little bit better blocking. And if you have good run stick, you can potentially, probably try to cut this back, or you can probably shoot this right here, because he did get the little block there. So you could probably shoot through here, cut this way, get a decent run. So really not much there. Very, very easy to set up. No red flame logo. And if you got good run stick, if you got good run, if you have pretty much good run stick, you can potentially turn this into a good game every single time. So that is really the counter to this. But there's also another counter that you can do. You can potentially go to any like I-form, anything like that, single back runs that you may like. And you see right there, you got good blocking. That was amazing blocking. Now your opponent can't stop that. Now let's take a look at the inside zone runs out of like, I-form or anything like that. We're not inside zone, but like halfback dive or stretch or anything like that. Those are probably your best, most popular runs that people typically go to. But you see that even if you come out in, like I said, it really doesn't matter what play it is. But now let's just take a look on the offensive side of things here. So now we get on offense. You still see this red flame logo above this player. You still get that out of your single back formations. That is the reason why I say any type of heavy run formation, kind of like your I-forms or anything like that. Because now, even if you try to run this ball, you still get that D tackle to come in. You still get it. You're still going to get that red flame logo. Now, the better formation to come out in, single back is a good formation to run the ball out of, but your better formation is like your I-forms. You want to come out in any type of I-form formation and run like any type of stretch. You can run stretch, you can run even halfback dive, to be honest. You really can, because or halfback lead, it really doesn't matter, because now you have an extra blocker in the backfield, which is kind of crazy, because you got to come out in a formation like this to get even a decent, to have a decent chance to stop this. So now that I move up here with the D tackle, you see now I'm able to just get pretty much good blocking. So I hike the ball, and you see right there, we're going to get ourselves an easy run every single time. Every single time, no red flame logo, no glitch, no none of that. So hike the ball, and you see right there, we get a good, decent gain. We still get some block shed, because the sheds are in this game are pretty, what I'm saying? We all know how the sheds are in this game, so I ain't really complaining too much. But if right there, he came in free. He came in free. You see, sometimes he does come in free, but for the majority of the part, he didn't really come in free, just because of how this game is. It's literally just come down to how this game is. But there's really no red flame logo above the player's head, and that's really what you want. Hike the ball, and you see you get a nice little run. Nice little run. Simple as that. It's very, very easy to set up. Even out of stretch, really doesn't matter. Even if you set this up out of stretch, because now the red flame logo is on the left side, which most of the guys are going to go over to this, they're going to go over to the right side to protect that side. So you see that now you're able to really run the ball if you want to. You can really tote the rock. You can do whatever you want. So really, really easy setup, not too crazy. But hey man, let me know what y'all think about this defense in the game. Are y'all going to be using this defense to stop the run? I really think you should, just if you want to win. Not even going to lie, because players will spam this on you. But all you want to do is literally come out in any type of stretch, I-form formation, halfback, quick base, any formation dealing with pulling guard, things like that. So if you come out in those type of formations, you're going to be successful on running the ball. But anyway, boys, man, that will wrap up for today's video. Let me know in the comments if I gave y'all, you know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments if I helped y'all out a lot. But anyway, boys, man, y'all stay safe, stay out of trouble, man. And I'm out, bruh. Peace.